When we forget the past, it waits to be recalled. Back to when the simple things left us enthralled. Now is the time to journey back to said past, because the future is uncertain, but our memories shall last. What's up? We're back! Twisted Metal 4. I was going to stop after the last one, but we have some unfinished business to take care of. But who dare we do next? I think we can give Mr. Zombie a go, even though he will probably trigger something for the copyright. Well, let's see!
He writes the songs. He writes the songs.
That's accurate, yes. He does do this. Pretty sure when I was a kid, I either played as Sweet Tooth or I played as Mr. Zombie. Those were like the two I went for in my youths. Alright. Music's not too loud to not trigger much, if we can. Alright, it says zombie, but it doesn't really seem very zombie-ish. If anything, I would say it is a ghost or a phantom or a possession or something. But it's pretty nice as far as specials go. Like, it pulls them towards it, it hurts, it explodes. I'm in a Dragula. What's not the... Wait, oh, yeah. God! Mr. Zombie and Mr. Grimm, or Captain Grimm in this one, are just too similar. Alright, the damage is good, but we're gonna switch to our bread and butter. As we do, as we do. If this is your many times watching through this, glad to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you're here just because you're interested in the ending, then feel free to skip to the end. I don't blame you. I have not slept much, and I am quite hungry, and my hands are wrecked. So my commentary might be not super interesting, but, you know, we're here to have fun and vibe and just chill out. So, you know, it's whatever you want to do. So we're going to be playing through like we normally do. We'll be spamming our lightning ability where we can, because it mows through enemies as long as they're within range of a lightning point. This game's got sick music. It's got cool drivers. Some are questionable. And it's got good controls, as well as being my favorite in the series, I think, overall. It has less stages I love, I think, compared to other ones. Let me try to see. So, Suburbs is one I really miss from 1 or Black. Head On was really cool because you got to go to a lot of places like Transylvania. Although playing Transylvania was annoying, but the visuals of Transylvania were cool. Grease was also awesome from that one. I don't remember any of them from 3, and I don't care to. The most I would say I remember is the airship, because it was where I suffered my Waterloo. It was miserable. I don't know how people had the patience to deal with that level. I know why, because, you know, just the challenge posed is enough for some people to be like, challenge accepted. The other half of it is, you know, if you get a game that costs a lot of money, you're gonna probably play a lot of it, whether you want to or not. Because what else are you gonna do? You already bought it, right? Alright, Neon City. As always, we drop the music. And you know what? Schmidgen. Just a schmidgen. Let's see if that works. I don't know if it will. I'm not sure what gets you to the secret balcony that they're talking about. There is a helicopter on this stage. I have to presume that's what they're talking about with Catch a Ride. Anybody getting hit? No, not really. Free for all! Actually, this would be a nice place for my special. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh no! Not the freeze missiles. One of many of my mortal enemies. I'm just gonna drop an ass load of mines. Eventually somebody's gotta land on them. Case in point, yeah. Somebody just fucking died. Nope. Alright. Let's go back for Goggle Eyes. God. That's one way to stop a train. Where is Lightning McGee? Orbital has been avoiding the shit stick all match. What happened? We gotta take care of this, guys. I thought you wanted to murder him. But yeah, if you guys are here, even though I am ragged and not giving too much commentary, you're one of the real ones. I appreciate having you guys here. Like I said, we're here to vibe, and as I said in earlier playthroughs of other stuff, like, I'm not trying to be one of those, like, super high energy YouTubers who are, you know, trying to get a lot of views. I'm just here chatting with you guys and vibing. It's just who I am. So it's just good to have you guys to talk to, you know? I always love when I see a comment pop up. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Chance to get to talk to somebody. Y'all have been really cool. Most negative thing I've even gotten on a comment is just mentioning that my audio is blowing out their eardrums, basically. And I'm like, shit, you right. I gotta fix that. And that's why we got the new mic. What are you doing, man? You're making Rob Zombie cold. So, fun fact, in my D&D campaign in Darkhaven, I have 5 guardians that are needed to be defeated before you can enter where the boss of the zone is, the proper boss. And one of them is Mr. Zombie, purely because of this game. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, yeah. A zombie bard that rides in a haunted carriage that is able to cast 2 spells in a turn. Because a lot of people underestimate bards, and I find it a damn shame, because I think bards are awesome. But, you know, they never get credit. They never get to be in the spotlight. Like, one of the most annoying things about RPGs to me is you never get to play as a bard. There's so little chances to do so. As a main character. Not having them as a side character in your party. A main character. And you might be saying, yeah, because they're supporters. They're not supposed to be by themselves. And I say to you, I don't find that as an excuse. I think you could make it work. A lot of the time, you make it to where they have sonic attacks, or their music notes manifest into magical weapons of force, or noise. Or you can, yeah, just self-buff until you're enhanced by the powers of whatever ancient spirits that roam the land, or, you know, your ancestors. You sing a battle hymn that reminds you of the fallen war that they were in, and, you know, so on and so forth. There's things you could do, and I wish that people would try more in video games, because I'd like to see it. Alright, let's see if we can volley some lightning. Okay, we're making some progress on some people, but they've quickly moved out of the shit zone. Oh, but one died. Okay, it was worth it. Does that say anything? Nothing I can read. It's PS1. You don't have a lot you can do with textures. You're just thankful you get them. Anybody? No? Alright. Oh, meter maid. Okay, they're not coming. Might as well save them for when they do. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. I knew I was going to have a humongous recording session today, but even despite that, while I was driving during door dashing, I couldn't help. I had a great playlist on. I had to sing along. I couldn't resist. I'm like, this is a bad idea, but I can't stop. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. That's what we like to hear. Anybody? Oh! Alright. Oh, Lord. Stop it. Ugh. Okay. And then there was one. And then one to follow. Microblast. Oh, I ran out. Microblast is like, I'm invisible. I'm like, that's nice. Alright, please be in range of lightning. Please. No, damn it. Come up here. Gotta find me eventually, right? After all, he's got a mini-map too. Same as me. Oh. Weren't even that far away. You couldn't have bothered to move. That's because he knew what moving would do. Wow. It looked like it was in range. Oh, come on. Don't do this again. Please. Yeah, just fucking stay there, man. How did you escape? There we go. That's what I like to see. Music. Alright, there we go. Make sure it didn't get no copyright, hopefully. We can always hope. Alright, lightning spam, let's go! Already got some tenders. Plus it gives me a chance to drink some of my drink. The apocalypse is nigh. RC car, where are you going to be at? Once again, Merv is only good if you're at a distance. But you're fucking getting it, man. He was not ready for this onslaught. Where'd you go? Oh, are you in the air? Yeah, he's probably in the air. I love juggling them. It's almost as fun as doing the lightning. But you can't beat the lightning. I mean, like, literally, you can't beat the lightning spam. Like, if someone's in range of that, it's over. And that is a lovely thing. I bring to you sacrifices! Okay, where are my opponents? Gotcha, bitch! I lured you. Orbital, you are once again the problem child of this party. Hey, come over here, buddy. You bastard. Alright. Oh man, sure. Where'd you go? You are just trying to be difficult. And it's succeeding. God. I can't see. There we go. We dreamed of creating the world's strongest Pokemon, and we succeeded. Alright, Axel, bring it on. See how long you can last, now that your whole body's made out of metal. I'm sure you consider that a disadvantage now, don't you? Yeah. Sucks to suck. I'm sorry, Axel. Your whole life is miserable. And you've never had a positive ending. Never. No. Spoilers for the other games, but in 2, he wants the strength to go confront his father. He goes to his father. He's still a piece of shit. He won't free him from the contraption. He's going to keep him there for more years. And he decides to rip his own arms off and go walk off into the cornfield. In 3, he wants to, for whatever reason, become part of the machine completely and be one whole machine. And he gets turned into a pocket watch, pretty much. No, like a wristwatch. That's it. And then in 4, he doesn't get an ending, obviously, because he's, you know, an extra boss. Black, his family got killed by Sweet Tooth, and he wants revenge, and he got it. Small Brawl, they cut his ending because it's cruel, because he's a kid in a wheelchair. Calypso gives him a new pair of legs to use, and they are like Wallace and Gromit legs, controlled by a remote, and he uses it so that Axel just keeps walking into rakes. And then Head On, he finds a scientist to put him back in the machine with his new robot hands, and the only requirement was he had to give the doctor his wish, and he did not follow up on that. He decided he wanted world peace, but he had a shock collar effect on him from the doctor. He zapped him while he was saying, I want peace, and it turned into pizza, and so Calypso gives him a fucking pizza that the doctor and him are sharing. Not Calypso, or not Axel. He doesn't get any pizza. Which I think is the worst punishment of them all. No. Isn't that beautiful? And then, to my knowledge, he's not in 2012, but he... Mr. Grimm is. Mr. Grimm's a playable character. There's only 3 characters that are playable for the story. And Sweet Tooth's my favorite, obviously. You and me in purgatory, motherfucker! Let's go! Yeah, baby, yeah! We win Twisted Metal. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to lower his music. But it is music. So let's hear it.
Mr. Zombie, you've just won
The Twisted Metal Tournament. With skills unmatched by any contestants. With fiery power unparalleled by any other being.
and with a fierce, calculating rage unseen by most mortals.
Our master, Mr. Zombie, has vanquished his enemies with
Pleasure and ease. Mr. Zombie will now
get one wish by the
sweet and gentle
grace of your
Master Sweet Tooth. What
is our
wish?
Our wish is to let this world hear the wails and war cries of a dead man's soul.
So be it.
It's a fucking sick video, and they don't even play that much of it. And honestly, they didn't say any lyrics, so I might be able to get away with it. But I'm still gonna be safe and just turn the volume down real low. But just keep in mind, if you want to hear the song, it is Rob Zombie's Super Beats. So feel free to look it up. It's great. You won't be disappointed. Anyway, that has been Twisted Metal 4. And that has been Mr. Zombie. What a nice guy. My name is Captain Zane, and I thank you for watching Twisted Metal. I have been Captain Zane, and I thank you so much for watching and for whatever support you can give. Always great spending time with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.